We're back. We're recording on a Friday, February 6th. Life's getting a little crazy. We're doing things, but we're still recording this. So we are recording this and giving this to you guys, hopefully on a Friday night, potentially Saturday morning. But we're very excited because we were specifically talking about college baseball a lot today. And we've already gone into our reasons why. We've already talked about how much we love the sport. And I think a lot of people just don't know a lot about college baseball, and so it's kind of hard to get into it if you don't know about it. But we are going to introduce you to the sport. Hopefully you stick around. Stick around the rest of the season. We've also got the Super Bowl happening this Sunday between the Patriots and the Seahawks. We did already go. We did a preview last week. We'll just talk about it again, just a little bit, considering it is the bowl. We also got NBA trades. We had the NBA trade deadline. Is it over?
Yes.
Okay. We had the NBA trade deadline happening this week. There were some big trades for sure. If you're a Washington Wizards fan,
yeah,
you actually have hope, which is not something that you've had in a very long time.
They're building something.
Yeah, they've got. We'll talk about it, but they've got some interesting pieces. My brother still thinks they'll stink, but we'll see. Time will tell. And then college basketball has been going on. Again, been paying attention to it loosely. Been paying attention specifically to Buckyball. It was a great game against Alabama this past week. Close loss on the road. But Alabama, I think, is a very talented team. They just kind of haven't put the pieces together. But I tell you what, there is a team that was in the same position where they hadn't really figured it out. I tell you what, the Florida Gators, who A&M is playing on Saturday,
Lord,
they have put it together. Over the past couple games, they destroyed Alabama, and I believe they beat somebody else. I can't remember who it was. They lost to Duke, right? Yeah, they did. Duke, I think, kind of ran them out of the building there at the end. But they did. I forget who else they beat. They beat somebody else recently. But they have put the pieces together, and they're coming down the tracks. And then we are going to get into our heavy college baseball preview. We are going to do a snake draft Omaha 8. So we are choosing. Again, I explained. If you don't know how the bracket works, you can go back to last week's episode or just look it up. But basically, Omaha 8 is like the final 8 teams that are playing. I picked somewhere around 16 teams. Zach has 16 teams. We're going to be going back and forth picking our teams so that we're not just picking all of the same teams. Because I think our Omaha 8 would probably be pretty similar if we didn't do that. So we've been debating on if we have each other's 1-1. I don't think I have his 1-1.
Okay.
But I don't know. My process of finding my teams, I feel like was very almost arbitrary. I didn't rely on any D1 baseball. Well, I did to like do my own research, but I kind of just identified things that I was like, I think this matters for the season. So that I'm excited for that. Golden Spikes winner prediction. Imagine the Heisman Trophy, but for college baseball. We're gonna predict. I have one name that I'm just gonna do it. And then we'll talk about the current top 25 of college baseball. I can't remember if we said that last time. I think we did just list it out. I did. I looked at the SEC specifically at the teams, so we can talk about that. And then we'll kind of close out with Texas A&M baseball specifically, lineup prediction. How do we think Early's going to do in his second season after last season. Gavin and Shane coming back from injuries. And then I did poll what the projected 2026 MLB draft is going to look like. And there are a few Aggies in the top 15. So we could, honestly, we'll talk about all of it. We're very excited that college baseball season is starting. It's going to be exciting in March when you have SEC play start in baseball, and then you've got basketball ramping up with March Madness and everything. But yes, that is what we're going to be doing on today's podcast. How was your week, brother?
Good. Just thinking about baseball.
Yeah, me too. Me and my guy, Chris, we talked some ball today. I was throwing something away in a dumpster, and he was like, "You can't throw it in that dumpster." I was like, "Oh, my bad." He showed me the metal dumpster that you're supposed to throw it away in. But while we were walking over there, he was grilling me on Super Bowl prediction, why he thinks the Patriots are going to win. And I was trying to defend Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. But overall, Chris just wants it to be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
Respect.
Trying to think. I mean, it's been warm here.
Yeah.
It's got really warm.
Yeah.
Because we had, it got really cold. Got really cold everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the ice melted, and it was 80 degrees today.
Yeah. I walked outside at one point today, and it felt like football was starting weather.
Yeah.
Like, it's still hot, but it's cooling down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I brought a long sleeve to work, and then I took it off halfway through because I started to sweat. And I don't think it's going to get cold again for a little while, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like, I think it's high 70s for the rest of the week, at least, in February. But I guess that's what you get for living in Texas. Okay. With that being said, we got some things to do today. Things to do today. Super Bowl. Yeah, so Tom Brady, he doesn't have a dog in the fight.
Yeah, Patriots fans were mad.
Vince Wilfork was like pissed.
Yeah. They're not happy.
He's like, Patriot for life? What is this? That's BS, Tom. Okay. I guess the man, he has a vested interest in one team. He won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. But I mean, yeah, he's a Patriot. That's what I think of when I think of Tom. And I guess is he calling the game?
Not this game.
No. Oh, okay. I thought he was calling the game, and I was like, well, he has to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. And they also probably wouldn't put him in that situation to make him call a Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl. Who is calling the game? Al Michaels and Chris?
Collinsworth.
Okay.
Frick, Chris Collinsworth.
Here's a guy.
Now here's a guy. Looks a little my homie.
What else? What else is the Super Bowl? I was just watching, I guess there's one morning, and I was just watching Stephen A., Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark. This is not Super Bowl related, but they were talking about Josh. No. They were talking about who does this matter more for, Drake May or Sam Darnold. And they were saying Drake, I think, because...
That's just...
Or what were they saying?
Those shows make me so mad.
I know. It was getting me angry.
For clicks.
Yeah. Because Dan was like... I thought he brought up a good point of like... Oh, they were saying something like, it's okay if he loses, like, he'll probably get back there. And Dan Orlovsky was like, you guys, like, it's really hard to get to a Super Bowl. And then also, you'll hold it against the quarterback for the rest of their career if they don't win it, because everyone talks about Dan Marino never won one. Everyone now, which again is ridiculous, is saying Josh Allen can't win the big one, even though Josh Allen, outside of that one playoff game, his stats are great.
I remember Panthers, Broncos, whatever year that was, 15, 16. And I said, I'm cheering for the Broncos because the Panthers are going to be back. Like, Cam Newton isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Von Miller knocked the good football out of Cam Newton that night, and they haven't sniffed it since.
Yeah.
So I get that take of, like, you never know when you'll be back, but Drake May's younger than us.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is not. And the career he's had, I want it for him so bad.
I do. I really want it for him. And with both teams, there's plenty of guys who'd be cool to see get a Super Bowl ring. But as a fan, I'm definitely cheering for the Seahawks, for Sam Darnold. The coach is cool. I mean, is this his first season?
Oh yeah, this is his second season.
Second season. Okay.
McDonald.
Yeah.
He's a nerd.
Is he really?
Because he's young. He's like a nerd. His career started by working for some company that like dove into stats. Like he was not the typical like, oh, you're just a GA and you work your way up. He was like a nerd working for a nerd company.
He's like Jonah Hill and Moneyball got the head coaching job.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, it's cool. The Seahawks are awesome. That defense is insane.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. It's just, yeah.
Because the Seahawks and Texans have the two best defenses this year for sure. And it's funny because they're very different. The talk was just like the Seahawks like run the most complicated schemes and like it's brilliant. It's like watching poetry in motion. And then the Texans are like, I'm just going to knock your helmet off. And it's like both work, but the Seahawks I like McDonald a lot. I like nerd ball.
Yeah. It's yeah. Again, I am full-heartedly rooting for the Seahawks in this one. Are there any other storylines going on around the Super Bowl that I am unaware of?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see a good game. I think it's going to be fun. Drake May has to play better, obviously, than he has.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I saw a sick edit this week.
Is it the one that you sent me?
No, that one's incredible. That's one of the best I've ever seen. No, someone, the famous Tom Brady pre-Super Bowl where they're like, who's your hero? And he's like,
oh, yeah.
And so someone asked Drake May that this week.
Uh-huh.
And so it's Drake May getting asked that question, and then it morphs into Tom Brady, my dad, and then it's an Eli Manning edit. It's awesome.
That's awesome. I saw another. It's It's Almost Friday podcast.
Uh-huh.
They did that skit, but instead of getting emotional, it's you get nauseous. So he's like, my dad. He starts like, it was killing me.
You have a score prediction? What's your score prediction?
Oh, I don't know. I would just be pulling it out of thin air, but let's go. 17-20 Seahawks.
That's a good one. I'm going crazy just because I don't care what the sports books say. I'm going to lose anyway. I bet the Seahawks win by a lot. I'm going to say 27-13.
Okay. I like that.
I don't think the Patriots offense is going to move on that Seahawks defense.
I don't think so either, but that's what I came up with. Yeah. I can't think. I think that's all I've got for the Super Bowl.
All I've got.
Okay. NBA trades. You're going to have to take most of this because I didn't have this written down. I just know remember some off the top. I don't even
know all of them.
Okay.
The big ones, Anthony Davis,
Yep.
on the 1-year anniversary of the Luka trade.
I saw that.
Is traded to the Washington Wizards. 8 players dealt, which is crazy.
Wow.
Chris Middleton to Dallas. But Dallas wasn't doing it to get win now players. They were doing it to
No.
stack assets, but
Yeah.
that's a big one. I really like the Wizards core. Trae Young and AD is like vets that are still like can make a difference if AD plays ever.
Yeah.
Trey Johnson is young.
Yep.
Alex Sarr is young.
Has he played well, Trey Johnson?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I would expect so. He was
He's
baller.
played good. Bilal Coulibaly, I like what the Wizards are cooking right now.
They were doing it quietly. I'll say that. But they're
Yeah.
with Trey Young and AD. Again, I don't watch NBA a ton. So but those two names mean something to me.
Yeah.
And then Trey Johnson, he balled out last year. Yeah. And then I'm assuming they got other guys too. So
I'll never live down the Luka trade. I don't think any sports fan, especially basketball fan, ever will. The craziest stat. Oh, it blew my mind. And this is like unfortunate. It shouldn't have gone this way. Kyrie and AD played 25 minutes together on the Dallas Mavericks.
wow.
And obviously that's injury. It's like AD got hurt and then came back and then Kyrie tore his ACL. 25 minutes. That's insane.
That is insane. Did no. We weren't doing this podcast when the Luka trade happened.
No.
We were doing this podcast when Micah Parsons trade happened.
Yeah.
And we got Pierce on
An
here.
expert on.
I couldn't remember. Yeah. Because I remember we went to a wedding and it was in Dallas with a bunch of Dallas guys. And we asked a lot of them, and a lot of them were like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So fair.
That was a big one. Low key, one I really like. I mean, I hate because it's a rival. The Thunder got Jared McCain, dude.
I know.
Thunder got Jared.
I'm
McCain.
2 days into college.
That's crazy.
Behind.
That's gonna be something. A first and 2 seconds. Lou Dort is probably gone after this year. Thunder can't pay. But they got their new two. So
He's tough.
he is.
He's a bucket.
I liked that one. Giannis didn't go anywhere. That was shocking. Not shocking, but it seemed somewhat close to 50-50, maybe 60-40. Like he was probably going to go. Warriors weren't willing to pay.
Mm-hmm.
They traded for Kristaps,
Okay. I did see that.
which I like. I would have liked Giannis on the Warriors. Not as a Spurs fan, I wouldn't have, but they gotta go in while Curry's still there.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the best players of all time. You gotta try. Like I get the whole, you gotta be future oriented, yes, but like you have Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of try now.
Yeah, he's a generational player.
And he's still doing it.
One of the best of all time. What was there's there was somebody that I was gonna either say John Morant didn't get traded.
Didn't?
I saw Windhurst.
Mhm.
I saw him being like
He's awesome.
he said he had negative value, and this was the caption on a video that I didn't watch. Can you explain to me what he means by that?
I
Can
had
you?
no clue what he was saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it was just the off the court stuff.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
Just because there's everything.
Yeah.
he's a character.
It's just, I guess they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Jaren Jackson to the Utah Jazz. That was surprising. Walter Clayton went back to the Grizzlies.
Okay.
Which is fun.
He got Walter Clayton.
Florida left.
Florida. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean he went back? Did he get
He
traded
was
too?
in the trade.
Oh, okay.
Like there were a lot of players involved, but Memphis to Utah, Jaren Jackson, Utah to Memphis. Clayton.
Okay. Nice.
Ivica Zubac to the Pacers.
Okay.
Which is the Pacers suck this year. Halliburton obviously out all year. Their lineup looks nasty for next season. Like real good.
Shout out Indiana, man.
Shout out Indiana.
Can't lose these days.
But that was a big one that you won't see the results of now. But that was a big one.
Okay.
James Harden, Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's right. Yeah.
That was early.
Who'd they have to give up for that?
Darius Garland,
That's the name that popped in my head right before you said it.
which is a little confusing, but because like they're similar. Like at this point in their career, they're similar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Cleveland had a 27-year-old putting up James Harden numbers, and they traded him for 37-year-old James Harden putting up James Harden numbers.
Yeah.
But like it for the Clippers.
Yeah. That's a great point. Yeah, I watched the Nuggets versus the Knicks a couple of nights ago, and it went to double overtime. There was a foul. Oh, what's his name? I'm not going to remember his name, but a guy on the Knicks fouled. Is it Christian Braun?
Yeah, Christian Brown.
Yeah, Brown.
It looks like it should be Braun.
Okay, but it's Brown. It was like 0.1 on the clock, and he like shoved him because he was like trying to box him out, and they called a foul. Christian hit both of the free throws, went to another overtime, but the Knicks ended up winning still. So that's like, I think that's the first NBA game that I've watched in a very long time.
Yeah.
Shout out the NBA.
Can't say the same. I'll be watching every game now.
I know. Did the Timberwolves get anybody?
They didn't do anything big. I know they traded Rob Dillingham.
Okay.
Who did he get traded for?
Imagine if Giannis would have gone to the Timberwolves. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that would have been insane.
I would have been a Timberwolves.
I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. Ayo Dosunmu.
Okay.
From the Bulls. He's
Okay.
actually good.
Mm-hmm.
But so that was a good trade for them.
Okay.
They gave up Dillingham, another player, and 4 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, because if the Timberwolves got Anthony Edwards, another like star player like that, I think I would be a Timberwolves fan.
Mm-hmm. Celtics got Vucevic.
That's
that
right.
Was surprising. Well, surprising for me.
That's right. And MVP race, it's Jokic, Brown. What's it? Jaylen Brown, Celtics, right?
Yeah.
And
SGA.
SGA. Is there another person in the race, kind of?
I mean, it's kind of SGA Jokic.
Okay.
That's really it.
SGA, man. My goat.
Shut up, Mom.
He's just so good.
I'm making sure
Wait.
I didn't miss any big ones.
Let's air out that discussion. SGA. You think it's unethical hoops?
Mm-hmm.
We've had this conversation multiple times. I've said he just like if he's okay, if all he does is shoot free throws, just don't foul him. But then he makes the shots, so then you have to foul him. It's like he's just good at being a good basketball player.
Oh, he's very good. It's just unethical hoop, but he's very good.
Okay.
Like he don't miss.
Yeah.
From the mid range.
Mm-hmm.
The way I describe it is like, players have bags, right?
Yeah.
Like just in their bag, or like a signature move. Like D Rose had, even at his size, just driving down, cock the elbows back. Like all these players, Steph Curry. I mean, you can't compare anyone to that.
No.
It's just like, for me, I can respect SGA's game, but his entire bag is like flopping.
Uh-huh.
And that's just like, for me, that'll always keep him just barely below the other top players.
Okay.
Not that I think he's like a bad player.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the respect isn't there like it is for a Jokic.
Okay. SGA's play style, James Harden's play style. Who do you dislike / like more?
Oh, that one's tough.
Yeah. Because I don't like I don't know. For some reason James Harden for me, I don't.
Yeah. No,
but
that's fair.
SGA
They're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
I still respect Harden's more. Cuz Harden, he was doing three. Like SGA don't shoot that many threes.
Yeah.
Harden could also throw it down back in the day. Not anymore. He's 37.
Yeah.
But he could put someone on a poster. He could hit some crazy step back. And a lot of his game was flopping.
Uh-huh.
SGA, it's like flop. Like, that's that's it.
Uh-huh.
You don't see him hitting deep threes. Also, and if we're talking MVP seasons, like the Stephen A. soundbite.
Yeah.
He's averaging 40.
He's averaging 40.
Like,
yeah.
SGA ain't averaging 40 ever.
Yeah.
And that's not, no one is. So Harden gets a little more respect from me. But they are similar play style. It's not like I enjoy Harden as much, but
Mm-hmm. See, I don't know why, but from a personal standpoint, has nothing to do with actually being like balling. I can handle SGAs. I don't like Hardens as much. And I think it just reminds me of like the kid at the playground and all he does is hold on to the ball and shoot the three. So there's both of those guys can ball and both will probably be Hall of Famers. But
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have less of a problem with SGA than I do Harden.
That's fair.
Personally. You have anything else for the NBA?
Those are the big trades.
Okay.
I love my Spurs.
They beat they beat OKC for the fourth time this season.
So we're done playing OKC this year. It was a 5-game series this season. Spurs won 4 out of 5.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Yeah, they kind of gave up. They didn't even play anybody in that game.
Scared. Yeah, they rested. I mean, SGA has an injury, a small injury, but they rested Caruso, Dort, Chet, bad Jalen Williams, and someone else.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Because, yeah, J-Dub was playing. Good J-Dub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Spurs looking
They have
good.
to. They give, yeah.
This is the best the Spurs have been through, whatever. They played 47 games or something, 48 games, something like that. This is their best record in the last 9 years through that amount of time. So they're back.
When was the last time? I don't want to say, because they've been to the playoffs within those past 9 years, correct? Oh, they haven't.
I think the last time they made it was 17. Yeah.
Wow. It's been a while.
Yeah. Because it was the year after, because they traded Kawhi in 17, and they haven't been to the playoffs since.
Wow.
Oh, Kawhi.
That's crazy.
I still feel things. Oh.
Kawhi, is he still on the Clippers?
Yeah.
I watched a game and I watched him play. How has he done the past? Has he just been injured?
He's been hurt.
He's just been injured.
Much. He's still good when he's on the court.
Mm-hmm.
He's just always hurt.
The claw.
Because
ever since he was really on the Spurs, and then I know he, went to the Clippers. He wanted to get out of San Antonio.
Went to the Raptors.
Oh yeah, and won a chip. That's right.
A chip.
And then Clippers.
Mm.
Get a bag.
Oh, that hurt.
Chill out.
Hindsight, years and years later, it was worth it.
It was all for Wemby.
It was all for Wemby.
It was all leading up to Wemby.
Also, somewhat vindicated, because the big divide with the Spurs and Kawhi. So you remember the Spurs. I know I can't say this with certainty. I'm going to say it with certainty. They were going to win the finals in 2017. Mm-hmm. They had the Warriors on the ropes. And then Zaza Pachulia had that closeout where Kawhi messed his ankle up.
The clean closeout where it wasn't really his fault.
And so that ankle injury is what started it, because the next season Kawhi was like, I'm good to play. And the Spurs medical staff is like, I promise you're not. Like, your ankle is so messed up. And they wouldn't let him play, trying to protect him. And he was like, screw y'all. His uncle was like, screw y'all. Y'all are trying to let him not get a Supermax contract because you have to play a certain amount of games. And then demanded the trade, traded him. Not saying happy bro's hurt. He's been hurt so many times. Like, he's made of glass. So a little bit of vindication. But both sides got what they wanted. The Spurs got Wemby, and they were also proven to be looking out for his health. He got his chip somewhere else and his bag.
Yep.
Now is dealing with the health stuff.
Yep.
So,
for anyone out there having a hard day or hard week or hard month, if you're having a Kawhi moment, just know there's a Wemby moment.
Amen.
Down the way.
Wemby's releasing shoes, new player edition shoes on February 13th, a week from today. I will be buying.
Are they like green? Are they like alien? They look like flying saucers.
They're not green. They're like the chrome. It's all chrome, like metallic chrome. So where like the colors, you see some pink, you see some green, all that.
Yeah.
They're sick. It looks like a UFO.
Oh, okay.
They're sick.
If he leans into that alien thing,
oh yeah.
that'd be
Oh
cool.
my! I have to pull it up now to show you, because they.
Is it actually like a flying saucer, or is he just? It's.
I'll just show you. I have it saved.
Because I know the logo looks like an alien.
The logo, and it has like this sick black metallic like alien logo. You can scroll.
Oh, let's see here. Oh wow. Yeah, those are pretty sick.
Like the emblem, the alien logo.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So tough.
I do like that.
I will be buying those in a week.
Those are tough. I do need new basketball shoes, so therefore actually,
that's why
I might get the Wimbies.
Gotta get Wimbies.
Those are cool. I'd give it a out of 10, probably a 7.9. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So tough.
7.9 out of 10.
That's fair. I was gonna say like 8.4.
Okay,
but that's also because I love Wimby.
Yeah, you're a little biased. Okay, that's it for NBA. College basketball and buckyball. College basketball again. I've been in and out. I don't really know anything other than A&M played Alabama on Wednesday. It was a close game, really good game. Holloway, that was a tough bucket at the end. Tough bucket at the end.
Offensive foul, but tough bucket.
Yeah, he did hook. And what's his name? The dude that everyone's
Bediako?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he wasn't playing 5 points, yeah, we would have won.
Yeah.
He didn't exist.
His waiver was approved like 2 hours ago. So
okay.
He's on their roster the rest of the season.
Wow. Okay. I know that's big news to some. I haven't followed the whole thing. I haven't really formulated an opinion on it. Have you? I
mean, I hate it.
Yeah.
It was a big deal because it's a precedent setter.
Mm-hmm.
So it being approved is like, well, we're going to see a lot more of this now.
Yeah.
Which I'm not as big a fan of.
I do agree. Yeah.
Because like his argument was saying, like, Ruben Dominguez was part of his argument. Because Ruben Dominguez played semi-pro ball in Europe and then came over.
Mm.
The difference is Bediako played college basketball, declared for the draft, signed with the NBA G League, and then decided to come back.
Yeah.
Which is, I see the vision, but I don't think those are comparable.
Yeah.
But we're probably going to see it. There was another guy today. I forget his name. I'm not as big into college basketball, but who played for a big school, went to the G League for the Washington Go-Go, the G League for the Wizards.
Okay.
And is now on an official visit at Grand Canyon.
I know there was a Baylor kid that everyone was dogging Scott Drew for taking into the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get both. I don't know. I get both sides. I haven't really delved into it too much, but yeah, you're just taking spots from. It just feels like it's filling up, and you're gonna have the same thing that you're having in college football right now, where all the rosters are just really old. It's like all the new recruits. It's kind of hard to find a spot to land, but again.
You need to listen to John Calipari talk about this issue.
I saw a little bit. I saw a snippet.
It's every day that he has some new quote. He is not a fan.
Yeah, he's a fiery individual.
He is.
Very passionate.
And he's especially passionate about. So
okay.
I would listen to that.
I'll have to watch a compilation after this. But let's talk about the best coach in the country. His name is Bucky McMillan. He runs Bucky Ball, which is a full court press and shoot the three.
Yep.
It is
so fun.
So fun to watch as a fan. And the team is doing really well. The knock against the team is the quality opponents that they have played, they they haven't won, but the thing is they took Tennessee to double overtime, and they played Alabama. I mean, really close, 3-point game. And there was a shot at the end of the game.
Oh.
That Riley,
Oh.
front rim. It was really close. It was a really good game. Competitive though. There's a lot to like, especially considering where the expectations were at the beginning of the season, which I do want to talk about first-year head coaches' expectations and how that creates continuity within the team. Specifically, this will translate to the college baseball segment because there's a program that has a first-year head coach and some interesting and high expectations. And I'm interested to see how that plays out. Two different sports, so I know it's different, but Bucky's been able to do so well in his first year so far. Mm-hmm. And I want to say, I think having low expectations has really allowed and like given this team the space to like not put too much pressure on them immediately, mm-hmm. and to kind of lose against SMU, lose against in those early ones, and just keep going and mm-hmm. keep building. But yeah,
it's fun. And like the schedule merchant stuff, like I partially agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have not, but like you're gonna find out. Like they have like the third hardest strength of schedule remaining in the SEC. So like I think I'm no scout. I never was like, wait, what if we win the SEC? Like that's crazy. We're in first, and I'm so happy about it. But I get where those people are coming from, but I don't think you can be like, this team actually sucks.
Yeah.
Like, because they won at Auburn. They beat Texas, who is like middle of the pack, but still solid team.
Yep.
Played the two best opponents as close as you can, double overtime and a chance to go to overtime if that shot drops.
Yep.
But Buckyball's fun.
It is.
It's just the style is so fun to watch.
It's so different from what we've been used to watching.
Speaking of, Maryland, I believe, is now 121 or 108, something like that, in the net.
Oof.
They're the lowest ranked P4 school.
Oof. And I saw, I think they were looking at I think he's like 25.
Yep.
And they're like having him on campus.
That's who it was, Washington Go-Go guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. So, yeah. The transition, it seems like, I mean, I guess it hasn't worked out for both parties. It's been, from a results standpoint, A&M has definitely they definitely have won it so far. Yeah. I'm interested to see how we play through this stretch because we played, teams competitive. It's just going to be, can you do it, week in and week out? Can you lose a couple and keep going? How is, resiliency, all that good stuff. I'm interested to see the Florida game because Florida is on a hot streak right now.
Yeah.
And it is at home.
It's at home.
So that'll be big. I mean, if they were able to win that one, I know Florida's record is it is not at all indicative of who they are as a team.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bucky was even saying that this team might even be better than last year. It's just taken them a while to kind of figure it out.
And the winner has sole possession of first place in the conference.
Nice.
Which, again, is February 6th, but still.
Still. We need to win one of these big games to, again, stay on pace to make the tournament. So it'd be nice to get one of these big ones out of the way at home on Saturday. You got anything else on Buckyball?
I love Rashawn Agee.
Yeah.
That man is a machine. Double machine.
He's been the whole offense, and he's played really well on defense, but the whole offense has really run through him. Pick and roll. The oops, it's literally the pick and roll. That happened, I think, is it Vincent?
Vincent.
He had 3. It was 3, I think, oops, pick and roll oops in the game against Alabama. That works. Yeah, they do it pretty much every single time. But you got Jakari Lane, that nice little floater in the lane.
Rylan
Griffin, who has been pretty lights out from beyond the 3-point line. Ruben's great. It's funny. They really, teams are very aware of where he is at all times. So it kind of opens the door, I feel like, for Rylan, Pop, and really, yeah. And Jakari Lane. Also, Marcus Hill, he's had some tough buckets, and he's played some really good defense. So, yeah, there's a lot to like. College basketball as a whole, I apologize, not been super. I think Arizona's still number one pretty clearly, unless they've lost. Who else? I thought I saw someone ranked really high that I was surprised. It wasn't Nebraska.
Illinois.
Illinois did beat Nebraska, yeah.
They're 5.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Gonzaga's back.
Yep.
Nebraska's looking great.
Gonzaga lost to Portland the other day.
That was their first loss because they're 22-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did lose to Portland.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Which is crazy. Saw that on SportsCenter. But yeah, again,
I'm more following the NBA draft outside of buckyball. Just the draft.
Yeah.
This is gonna be such a good draft.
The Kansas dude. He is did you see
Darren
his
Peterson
poster?
Yes. Peterson.
Saw that live.
Dybin Nasta, however you say it. Boozer.
Yep.
Kingston Flemings, Caleb Wilson. There's some guys.
There's some
dogs.
There's some guys in this draft for sure. It's gonna be fun to watch them ball out in March Madness. Hopefully they all make it. Yeah, they're all on.
Make it.
They're all on teams that will make it. Okay, I was talking college basketball. I think we're going to the college baseball preview now.
Come on.
Before we do though, I do have to run to the restroom. So we'll be back in a second. It is here. We're finally covering it.
Come on.
This is the college baseball 2026 preview. We're going to start with our Omaha 8 first. Again, this is a snake draft. So I have teams that I want to select. Zach has teams that he wants to select. We are going to pick. We will have our 8. They will be completely different from each other. And at the end of the season, we will see who got more correct. Okay. How do we want to decide on who picks first?
This is risky. Because if we have the same 1-1, going 1 helps.
Yeah.
If we have different 1-1s, going second helps.
So how do you want to decide it? Do we want to flip a coin? Do we want to... How does this work?
We'll flip a coin, and the winner of the coin flip
gets to decide
the order.
Okay. I
you
like
want
that.
Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Flip a coin. Heads.
All right. It's up to you.
I want the 1-1. I just want to make sure because I like my pick.
Okay.
I feel good about this team.
To be honest, I don't think we have the same team.
To be honest, I think I know who your 1-1 is, but I don't want to risk it.
I don't know. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not who I would have ever chosen. I'm surprised in and of myself that I have this team.
Well, I still don't want to risk it.
Okay.
So at 1-1, I am taking the UCLA Bruins.
Okay.
I think we had different ones. But, yeah. But I didn't want to risk it because I really, really like UCLA.
Okay.
They were there last year in Omaha. They're in a weak conference, the Big Ten. So I think they'll have a really solid shot at being a regional host and potentially super host.
Yep.
8 of their 9 starters from last year's lineup are returning.
Yep.
So it's almost the same team. They had a good portal class. They return their pitching staff. They return their offensive lineup. I just feel good about them running the Big Ten. I think it's pronounced Rock Chalowski.
Yeah, it
He's
looks
consensus. As of right now, things could change a lot. Consensus future number 1 overall pick at a premier position, shortstop. So I really like UCLA.
Okay.
And I think picking them first, making sure I have them, makes me feel good about how I don't overload SEC or ACC teams.
Yeah.
So I'm going with UCLA.
Okay.
I'm gonna write these down.
It's funny. So I didn't even, to be honest, and again, so I understand college baseball. So UCLA, is it a big brand, like baseball historically?
Historically, they're pretty good.
Okay. But I guess they haven't been, 2 years ago, or either a year ago or 2 years ago, they were not good. I know that. Because I believe he started, like all of these guys, started as freshmen. It was like a heavily freshman team, and I think they did not play well. Or the results were not what fans and probably coaches wanted. And so now that they've kind of grown up, now they're just, coming in, and this year it looks like they have everything in front of them. Okay, yeah. So we did not have the same 1-1s.
I think I know who yours is. So
I really don't. So
who are you taking?
So now here's kind of the chess game.
Yeah.
I have my 1-1, but I don't even know if I need to choose it 1-1 anymore.
I know what you mean about different people.
Okay.
Like I feel that same way about teams. It's just a chess match here.
Yeah. And I'm so wait. We're just going back and forth.
We could either just go back and forth, or
I choose 2.
You can get 2.
And then
I'll pick 2.
And then you'll pick 2. Oh, so it would just turn into you picked first, but you get to pick 1, and then I get to pick 2. How do you want to do that?
I don't care.
I guess that would make, but then it's fair if you flip the coin. I'm okay if we do 2.
Okay.
Because then I get my 2 that I want.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 teams that I'm choosing, this would have been my 1-1, I think. Georgia Tech.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that.
I know. I didn't expect that within my...
I had them very high on my list.
Okay.
But I did not have them 1-1.
Georgia Tech. If you look at Georgia Tech, Drew Burris.
Yeah.
If you look, they have, I want to say, the best outfield. I think it's maybe the best. But 1 through 9, they're all, like, it might be both power and for hitting.
Yeah. They're the scariest offensive lineup.
Yes. And so for that reason, it feels very similar to the 2024 A&M team, where it was just like they just they just melt baseballs. Their pitching, I think they've got guys. They're gonna the hitting and the hitting is just, it's gonna carry them throughout the season. I don't know. I think that power, Drew Burris just being the dog that he's been the past couple of years. I mean, he was tearing it up as a freshman, and now here we are. So yeah, I'm gonna go Georgia Tech as my 1-1.
Okay, I like that a lot.
And then my 2, I'm going to choose Texas.
Dang it! That's who I wanted.
I know.
That's who I thought you had at 1-1.
Okay, that's where I was like, I totally understand. Or that's where I thought you thought.
Mm-hmm.
And but yes, with Texas, I hate to say it, I'm wearing my Aggie jersey right now. But the thing is the coaching staff, they've got a formula, they've got a system that works. Their pitching staff is going to carry them this season. Their hitting is going to be the thing that needs to be good enough in order for them to make it far. Mm-hmm. But I think their pitching staff is legitimately, it could be the best in the country. With what Max Wiener brings to the table from like a mentality and the way he's able to get his guys to play well. He has a secret. It's not a secret, but they have a system that works, and that's been consistent. So, I have Yeah, Georgia Tech and Texas are the two. Are you writing this down? Do you want me to write this
I'm
down
writing
too?
it
Okay,
down.
you're writing it
I have
down.
it.
Georgia Tech and Texas.
I like those both a lot. So I had Texas at my 2.
Okay.
And I had Georgia Tech at my 6.
Okay.
Ooh, this one. Tough.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, frick.
It's
For my second pick, I'm taking LSU.
okay.
And that one's scary to me. Repeat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, repeating is so hard to do, but we're just talking about making it to Omaha.
Yeah.
Losing Cade Anderson and Anthony Ianson
Mm-hmm.
is tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. But, I mean, Kason Evans is still there, and he was ridiculous as a freshman.
Yep.
I'm pulling his number. He had 71 strikeouts to 19 walks, ERA barely over 2.
Yeah.
And their transfer class, like their outfield, I mean, Derek Curiel.
Yep.
Batted hold on, I can pull it up. Something ridiculous. 345 last year as a freshman in the SEC.
Yeah.
Chris Stanfield, I always disrespect him because of his bad defense in the A&M series, but he batted almost 300.
Yep. He's coming back, which is crazy.
And then Jake Brown's their other outfielder who batted 320. They have projected 4 lefties in their starting lineup. So a lot of mix and match, which I like a lot. Also, have you seen their new first baseman?
No.
Zach York.
Nope.
I wrote it down. He is 6'2", 295.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He's enormous. And he hits tanks. He is ridiculous.
Tommy Tanks
Yeah.
2.0. Or Cade, you remember, is it Cade Beloso? That was their catcher. He wasn't
ridiculous.
He wasn't big,
But he also had more walks than strikeouts last year. Teams pitch around him.
Okay.
He has some discipline.
Yeah.
He can hit it 9,000 feet. So I'm gonna go LSU to make it to Omaha. I don't know if I could say I think they repeat.
I like that.
I like their lineup a lot.
I like that.
And now for a big decision. Dang. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take another SEC team.
Oh, no. I know which one you're picking.
I don't think you do. I don't think you know. There are 2. One scares me.
I have one highlighted. It's another one that I kind of am going out on a limb on. If you choose that one, I will be very impressed that we're on the same wavelength about this. I'm
gonna do something crazy.
Okay.
I'm taking Georgia.
Oh wow. No, that was not. It's on my list. But no, I honestly didn't even do a ton of research into Georgia specifically, but it was on my list.
You want to hear why I like Georgia?
Yeah.
Other than Wes Johnson's a good coach, they've been close.
Mm-hmm.
They got 22 D1 transfers. Not JUCO or anything, like 22 D1 transfers.
Jeez.
And I'm not comparing different sports. You can't do that. But they're going after the Indiana model.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all 4 of their projected starting pitchers are from the transfer portal.
Okay.
I mean, they have depth for days. But like it reminds me, you already said this a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of like 2024 A&M,
mm-hmm.
where so many transfers that at least like 5 of them are probably bound to hit.
Yeah.
And they have like some really talented young players. They have some vets with good career numbers, like high floor and high ceiling, which I like. So I'm going Georgia. That one feels a little riskier to me, but why not?
That's wow. Yeah, that one's a poll. It was on the list.
I think I know where you're going because I was down between 2 SEC schools and I went with Georgia. I think I know where you're going.
Well, there's one that's staring me in the face, and it's it's asking to be picked.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that's it's a lot more niche. And I highlighted it and I went back. I've kind of gone back and forth on like how confident I am in this team. To be honest, I really don't even remember why I was thinking this. Let's see. Hold on. I'm reading the D1 baseball thing on this team. See, and here's the chess match here. I think I might be able to get this team later, but I don't know for sure. To be honest, I'm looking at this list now. Some of these teams, I'm like, I don't know why I put this. I threw this one on there. Okay. Okay. Golly, I have so much SEC on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... Okay, what the heck? I'm going to go with the one that I highlighted. Still, I'm not 100% sure why I did this, but we're going to roll with it. I'm going to choose the Auburn Tigers.
Okay.
I think what I was seeing here is that they did really well last season. Obviously, they lost in their own super to Coastal Carolina, the national championship runner-up. They have a very talented lineup.
Extremely.
Yeah. Bristol Carter, Ryan Farber. I'm just reading the names from this.
I mean, their second baseman is a serious Golden Spikes contender. Rembert.
Okay. There's Chase Fralick, Chris Rembert, Bob Terrell.
Cade Ballou did good.
They have a closer in Ryan Hetzler. So, and they have a lot of depth on the mound. So, Saturday and Sunday games. Okay, yeah, I'm remembering why. So, Saturday and Sunday games, they have so much depth that they're going to be able to that they would probably be favored in Saturday and Sunday games. Whereas most people they have guys at the top end and then it kind of falls off. They just have a lot of guys, but maybe they don't have a Friday starter guy. I think for me, it's like, if you have a lot of depth, you have a lot of options. I think you're going to find one guy who's going to be able to give you maybe not a Hagen Smith, Paul Skeens, or Cade Anderson Friday night game, but he's going to be able to keep you in the game so that you have a chance to win on Friday. So yeah, I'm kind of going with Auburn as that pick, and then
I like that pick.
Thank you. Man, I just have so much SEC. Hold on, I'm gonna see what I was seeing in this team. I'm forgetting.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, this might take me too long to look at. Hold on, Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm just gonna go Arkansas.
Okay. I like that.
Arkansas, they've got a lot of talent this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's all transfers.
Exactly. That's why I was a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I think they're going to be bad, but I was nervous.
Yes. A lot of transfers, but it could be one of the most talented teams. It's just, will they put it all together with everyone being from everywhere? But yeah, I feel good about those two picks.
Yeah, Arkansas had the number one portal class and the number one freshman class.
Okay.
Like their talent's ridiculous.
Yeah. We'll just see if they can. And they've got Gabe Gackle. I guess they lost. It's like McIntyre. I think he's gone. But I think from a pitching standpoint, they'll be able to figure it out. Oh, who was the guy who almost threw a no-hitter? Is he gone?
Gage Wood?
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Gabe Gackle, who at times...
I thought he did throw a no-hitter.
Oh, maybe he did. I think he did.
he did.
For some reason, in my head, I was like,
That was ridiculous. Yeah, with like 17 strikeouts or something. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah. Wait, did he? Why do I remember it as he didn't?
Keep stalling while I think.
Hold on. Gage Wood. No hitter. I thought he... Yeah, he did. What a dog.
Oh, jeez. This is tough.
Okay, I think I know where I'm going next.
I do too. This one is the first that really scares me.
Okay.
But I didn't think they'd be here at this point, so I feel like I got to take them.
Okay.
I'm going with them, Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Oh, there's a lot that I want to say after the Omaha 8 talking about that. Because when I was referencing Buckyball earlier and I was saying first-year head coach. It's he's not a first-year head coach, but he's
It's his first year there.
It's his first year, yeah.
That's what scares me a lot. Year one.
And high expectations.
Oh,
I did not expect for them to be. And with the talent on the team and everything like that, I understand why they're ranked where they are. But you're preseason number 4 in the country, you've got a new head coach, and you've got all these new players coming in. You just got to get a lot on the same page really quickly, or people are going to start asking questions. So, yeah, that was my whole thing.
No, I get it. I mean, that one scares me, but Brian O'Connor has done it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And he's walking into a situation like Ace Reese, legit Golden Spikes contender. I know we keep saying that, but it's true. Yep. He batted .352 last year with 21 homers. He's unbelievable.
He's very good.
But like looking at their projected lineup, there are a couple transfers in there. 2 are from Virginia, NC State, Ball State, Seton Hall. Wait, 5 transfers. Yeah. The lowest batting average in their projected starting lineup, 296, which is insanity.
That's insane.
And the pitching staff, I feel good enough about. I don't know. I mean, it's young, but they have some depth. So it's kind of just like a lot of potential on that pitching staff, but not a whole lot of proven guys.
Yeah.
But and again, year one scares me, but I mean, Mississippi State is like one of the best jobs in college baseball. Yeah. Like they put more into it than any other school. They don't care about anything else.
Yep.
I mean, comparatively, they have the nicest. Who would have thought Mississippi State has the nicest stadium? Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So he's done it at Virginia, and he's never had this type of resources. So it's scary, but I just seeing them here this late, and I feel like the framework's already in place. Like they've been there. They won a Natty a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like they're contenders year in and year out, and he's a proven guy. So
yes,
I got to.
So I kind of went down this rabbit hole of first year head coach. This recipe, right? So Bucky McMillan, first year head coach, but no expectations. So it gives you the space to kind of build momentum. You can lose a game and not be too much. And I know like probably within the team it doesn't affect as much as probably I think it affects. But I mean, they still have to live in a world, and these guys have their phones, and there's kind of that risk. And I think I know like rat poison and kind of, leaning into preseason expectations and what people think of like you're going to be good or whatever. So Brian O'Connor, he's an older coach. He's been around a long time. I think he's old enough to this difference between players coaches and CEO type coaches. I feel like players coaches, I feel like there's a temptation to indulge in potential. Like you're saying, I believe in my guy. There's potential with him. Like I trust him. I'm going to leave him out there. And then you have CEO type coaches where it's like all that matters is production and what you're actually doing, not this potential. And coaches, it's a spectrum. They're somewhere in the middle. I would say a coach like Schloss is very much in CEO, doesn't care about potential. It's all about what you do. And then Michael Early, first year head coach, he's getting into all this stuff. He's been a player's coach. He's been able to just kind of like fully encourage the guys and stuff like that. I feel like there's more of the way in which you prepare, the way in which you make decisions. Some of it is based off of potential or I believe in my guy and stuff like that. And so when you're handling like preseason expectations and stuff like that, the messaging just has to be so specific of like, rankings cannot matter, regardless of talent, regardless of all this stuff, we have to remain very focused on the simple things and what we're doing. And I know, I think probably all coaches talk about this. And I don't mean, I'm very, very much splitting, very, very small hairs here. But I'm just curious if Brian O'Connor is going to be able to get the recipe right. And I don't know how much of it he controls versus, things are just going to happen the way that they're going to happen. So, but with all the uncertainties, first year coach, all that stuff, I'm just interested to see how it plays out.
No, it's scary for me to pick him. Mm-hmm. I agree with everything you're saying. Yeah. I view it differently than like A&M last year, where it's a true first year head coach with sky high expectations versus a guy who's proven it for years.
Yes.
Walking into the most like, I can't say talent rich, but like the most resources he's ever had at his disposal, framework in place. I feel much more comfortable with that situation. So
for sure. And it would be unfair to compare Michael Early, or really it may be more fair to compare Bucky, just because he's been a head coach at, for how long was he at Samford for?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably really zeroing in on 2 A&M coaches that I've actually paid attention to. I'm sure there's plenty of examples of very veteran head coach. Well, Schloss, veteran head coach, came into A&M and in year one turned it around. So there's plenty of examples. There's plenty of reason to believe. But, yeah, I guess it's a question mark until we see it. So there's just a little bit of that.
I have one more.
Yes.
I don't know which one to take. I really want these two teams, and
okay.
I'm trying to think of which one you might have on your list.
My list. I don't think you have to worry too. My list is
okay. I'm gonna take this one.
Okay.
I'm taking Coastal.
Okay.
They were in the Natty last year.
Yep.
And they're arguably better on paper than last year. 8 of their projected starters are juniors or seniors. Their projected weekend rotation, all juniors. They return their closer, Lynch. Guess what Lynch's ERA was last year? In 28 appearances. So he was their closer like all year.
Oh, yeah. He's the best reliever. I think he's like projected either 1 or 2 reliever.
Yeah.
His ERA?
Yeah.
Is it sub 1?
Yes. Which is already just silly.
I was just say 0.9, 0.8.
0.56, which is unbelievable.
It's insane.
They have the preseason #1 starting pitcher in the country in Cameron Flukie.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, it's like the number one starter projected, probably number one reliever, and a super talented, proven group who's already has this postseason experience. It's kind of similar to UCLA for me, where it's like you've all been there before, and like on paper, it's the exact same, if not better. So I feel like I gotta go with them. And you gotta have a mid major in there, and they're by far my favorite mid major. So
no, I like that pick a lot.
Also, respect the Sun Belt. Like at first, I was like, oh yeah, and they're a mid major, so they'll probably just absolutely demolish their competition. The Sun Belt is so good at baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm kind of new to this. I mean, I've always loved baseball, but like following college closely, the Sun Belt's ridiculous. Because I won't name all the teams, but there are a lot of good teams. So they get quality competition during the regular season too. I don't think they'll be too shocked if they make the field with whoever they're matched up against. But I see them being good enough to be a host. So.
Yeah. No, I like that pick a lot.
Now, please don't take my other one. I won't.
I don't think I will. Let's see. So far, Georgia, Texas, Auburn, Arkansas. Are those all Georgia Tech?
That's ACC and 3
Arkansas,
SEC.
Auburn. What was the other one I just said? Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of them have been in the top 10. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
3.
Most of mine are coming from the rankings, too.
4. Yeah. So, yeah, at this point, I really don't think that we're going to be stepping on each other's toes here because
we'll see.
I'm going to be going out, I think, very far on a limb.
We'll see.
There's one team. Okay. I'm choosing it. Not because I'm afraid that you're going to take it, but because it just was kind of like, all right, I want this one team who I think could be really good. And to be honest, like nobody's given, not that they have gotten any respect, but nobody's talking about them. I'm going to choose Alabama.
That's what I knew you were going with.
Really? Okay. I was shocked.
They are underrated.
I was shocked to see that now it's the SEC. I believe 11 of the teams in the SEC are in the top 25. So, but they are projected 13th in the SEC. Rob Vaughn says that this is.
Rob Vaughn.
Yes, I did too. It says this is arguably his best team that he's coached so far. Alabama's been like top 25 team the past couple seasons. They've got Justin LeBron, top 3 shortstop in the country. Zane Adams, I believe, is one of they've got a Friday night guy, I believe, in Zane Adams. They've got a lineup that is going to be tough to work through if you're an opposing pitching staff. I like the fact that they are not even ranked. I think that gives them a ton of, again, space to just kind of like say, come on, like, there's no pressure. We can just play, take it easy. And they're in a tough conference, so I like them being on the outside of the top 25 and having the ability to work their way up rather than it being like, oh, look out, this team's really good this year, and having that pressure at the beginning at least. So yeah, I'm gonna go Alabama. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4 SEC teams in my 5 that I've chosen so far. So we're going to go with.
Here, I'll let you think. One thing I'll say.
Okay.
2 things I'll say. 1, I agree with everything you said about Alabama. I think they're not going to be unranked for long.
Yeah.
Because I believe they're the first team out. Like they're at 26.
Okay. Yes.
And also, I think LeBron's going to go crazy this year.
I think he might.
Because he got so much hype after his first season, and then I think that potentially got to him. Like last year, by his standards and expectations, bad. He batted .252, I think, in conference play.
Okay.
It was like not that terrible, but for what was expected. It was bad.
Yeah,
So I could totally see a big bounce back. I think he's a dog.
I do too. I guess I'm playing the like even it out game now, which I think I should just choose teams. Okay, it's between two, and I guess I'm going to go. I'm just gonna go Louisville.
Okay. They were on my list.
Louisville.
They were on my list. ACC.
Yes.
Great. Safe.
Yes.
Going with an ACC team.
Yes.
You want to talk about why, or were you just kind of like, I bet they make it?
I think, to be honest, so D1 baseball has this cool thing where they do grades.
Oh yeah,
and
I love that thing.
Have you seen this where you can click through? This is what I was using really because I was like, because I mean, you go over to where's Georgia Tech? Oh, Georgia Tech's with hitting.
The offense is unreal.
The offense is unreal, and the starting pitching, and I mean, it's still pretty good, but just that power is just undeniable. Louisville has really solid hitting, but also it's just it looks like a well-rounded team, and so my thing going into this is just I think I want to try and choose teams that are very well-rounded and but also still have some like. So Louisville has speed, a lot of speed. So I would assume, I don't know if their plan is to steal a lot of bases, but there's a unique aspect to that team that is well above average. So I really just kind of saw statistics, and I guess I did a little bit of a deep dive into who they're going to have. But to be honest, you can.
Yeah.
We could sit here all day and try to predict it, but we probably won't be right. So that's what I went with.
I wrote, since they were on my list, I have a little bit to help you bolster it, because I agree they're very good. They were going to probably be in one of my next two picks. Fairly simple. Last year, they made the semis, last four, and their top four hitters are all back.
Yeah.
That's a good recipe.
That helps.
That helps. Over 60% of their innings from the mound last year are returning. So it's not super high-end pitchers, but they're so deep. I probably won't have household names. They also have a lot of lefties, which is very good.
That's cool.
So they can like mix and match and play the numbers game a little bit. So I like Louisville a lot this year.
Okay.
You have 6.
I believe, yes. So I chose my 2.
Yes. So how many am I at? 1, 2, 4, 5. So I'm going to do 2, and then you'll do 2, and then I'll do 1.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, I just want to say, so far, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Have been chosen, which, to be honest, like,
that's fair.
if you're just playing a numbers game, because we're not going to get this right, like,
no one ever does. This is the hardest one to predict of all the college sports.
Because at this point, I might as well just like, it's very difficult. So it's a numbers game.
It is.
If I get, my goal is to get, if I could get 4 of these teams.
That's huge.
That would be.
I'm expecting, if I get 3, that was my number.
Okay. 3, honestly, 3 is probably, a little bit, you're setting your expectations.
So, keeping along with what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
This is the team I really wanted that I was worried you might take. I'm taking TCU.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
I really like TCU this year.
That's a good pick.
Because they have the pedigree. They've been there before. But they're in a weak conference, Big 12. That was also why I wanted them to SEC. They should run the Big 12. I mean, they weren't running it last year. Arizona was, but they were at the top of that conference last year, and it was like their weakest team on paper since Schloss left.
Okay.
So they also last year in a not a bad year, gained so much experience. 3 of their starting 9 hitters and 2 of their 3 weekend starting pitchers were all freshmen last year.
Oh, wow.
And they all did fairly well for freshmen. So I think they have really talented, they had really talented freshmen last year who now have a year of actual experience under their belt, like real playing time, which I really like. The one thing that worries me about TCU for this, picking them, just geography, because they could get screwed in regional matchups if with where any 2, 3, 4 seed from this part of the country, whether it's like you're talking A&M, UTSA, Texas State, like that worries me a little bit, but I can't skip over them.
Yeah.
So I'm taking TCU.
Okay. That is a good pick. That's a great pick.
Oh, now where do I go?
Yeah.
This one scares the crap out of me.
So neither of us has. I will just for. I really didn't have one on my list. I just threw one on there of a mid-major team.
Mm-hmm.
Are
you picking it?
I mean, I will pick a mid-major team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one more pick. I was just making sure you.
Correct. Yes. Okay. I was waiting for you. I was just saying. Yeah. I was preferencing it because I was like, I didn't know if you were. You said scary, so I didn't know if you were thinking mid-major.
No, not mid-major.
Okay.
There is one other mid-major I love, but I already have Coastal, and I don't know at this point in the draft if I'm willing to pick 2.
Mm-hmm.
This one scares the crap out of me, but I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
I need more ACC rep, so I'm going Florida State.
Wow. Interesting.
I'm going Florida State. I trust Link Jarrett as much as almost any coach in the country. He was really high on my list whenever A&M was looking for a coach.
Mm-hmm.
They lost a lot to the draft. They lost 11 players to the MLB draft last year, which is why I'm so scared. But going back in time, they lose about that amount of players every single year. They are an MLB draft factory.
Yeah, so they're just a wagon.
They are just a wagon since Jared has gotten there a few years ago of producing draft picks. So I trust Link Jarrett to have it all covered here. They also, for the portal haul, their offense leaves things to be desired. Or they're like high upside, not as much experience. But the pitching side of their portal class, they got 4 of the top pitchers in the portal. All 4 of them. Like, not the 4 top, but they got 4 really high-end pitching prospects.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll be really good on the mound. And I'm nervous about offensive production, but Link Jarrett has kind of killed that year after year. So I'm taking Florida State.
Wow. Okay, I like that pick. Oh, man. I thought you were going to choose a different ACC team, but now I guess.
To be honest, I have 3 more ACCs and 1 more pick. So I'll probably pick one of them, whoever you don't get.
Okay, so I got 2, and I'm going to pick my mid-major one. So I guess I'll pick my mid-major one first. I'm going to go UC Irvine.
Okay, I respect that.
UC Irvine. They're just outside the top 25. I don't even know what conference they play in, but they always have been, they're a solid baseball school. And I do need to pick a mid-major to think that I think will sneak in there possibly. Because Murray State was there last year.
That's ridiculous.
That was kind of crazy because that's like one of the. There are not many 4 seeds that have made it. I want to say I think Coastal when they won the whole thing was a 4.
There's no way.
Possibly. Maybe I'm making that up. Okay, now I have one more pick. So I think I'm going to go with, so I have two. They're both in the ACC. I'm debating on which one to choose. I think I am going to go with the... I think I'm going to go with the higher ranked one. The one that has a lot to prove. They have been so good, so close. They have sent big names to the draft very recently.
I already wrote it down. I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
They are, in honor of just choosing the top 10 teams, I have to go with number 11. That is the UNC Tar Heels.
Yeah, that's what I wrote right there.
Their pitching staffs, their bullpen's really, really good.
Yeah.
Their hitting is going to be new because they lost Vance Honeycutt. They do have Galvan still there. Or Gallagher, not Galvan. That's the Texas catcher.
Yeah.
Ryan, or is it Ryan Gallagher? Gavin Gallagher? Something like that. But yeah. they did lose a lot. But from a pitching standpoint, they are going to be up there with the likes of Texas, Coastal, to be one of the best pitching staffs in the country, I think. I guess you still have one more team to choose?
I do.
Okay, so I guess I'll wait and say which team that I was debating on choosing.
Okay. Oh, so I'm choosing, because I already said I want ACC.
Mm-hmm.
UNC was one of my three that was on my list.
Okay.
These two, they're so different. They're so... One is like typical, like form, like just looking at on paper.
Mm-hmm.
I like the other one. There are definitely things to like, but it's more storyline based.
Okay.
Ooh. You
got a lot to choose from now I think about it.
These two scare me. I don't know. I want both. Help me out. Storyline or brain? Brain or heart?
Oh man, that's tough. I think you should go with what you know is right.
That doesn't help. It's not like either of these teams are going to make it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going storyline. Okay. Screw it. And then I'll tell you my other one.
Okay.
Oh, am I? Frick, I can't do... No, I'm not going storyline. I'm going with my head a little bit.
Okay.
I'm taking Clemson.
Okay.
I'm taking Clemson. Eric Bakich might be my favorite baseball coach in the country, just based on personality. Yeah, Andy's great.
Got thrown out of that regional.
God, that was
or super. I can't remember what it
was. They have D1 has Kanak as the number 2 starter in the country, or 3 behind Dax Whitney. Also, I was talking about the Sun Belt earlier. Just love this formula. Take the best player in the Sun Belt who transfers to a Power 4, and they're probably going to be really good. And Clemson has that in, I don't remember his first name, Lichtenberger.
Okay.
He was the freshman of the year last year.
Last name.
I know. Freshman of the year for the Sun Belt, batted like 350 or something, like unbelievable. So they've been so close.
They have.
And I think they're going to break through. I think Bakich will break through. Bakich, however you say it.
Okay. Were you choosing between NC State?
No.
Were you choosing between Arizona?
Nope.
Wake Forest?
Nope. I'm telling you, straight storyline. And I think they're good, but it's mostly storyline.
In the ACC?
Yep. They're unranked.
Not Miami.
They're not ranked.
Virginia?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That thought did cross my mind.
That storyline, especially since I picked Mississippi State, was so tempting because if we got a Mississippi State versus Virginia in Omaha, I would lose my mind.
Yeah,
I would call in sick from work. Like I would. That would be incredible. And there's things to like. But I think they're underrated because of the O'Connor departure.
I
Even though
agree.
last year didn't go very well. Like Chris Pollard, who they got, is the guy from Duke. They've been good.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. So, but like really like quality players from Duke are now going over
Yeah.
to Virginia following Pollard, which is always nice.
AJ Gracia. Yeah, okay.
But I think they're flying under the radar because O'Connor's leaving, and with how last year they were preseason number 2 and missed the postseason entirely.
That's a good point.
But I think I almost picked it for the potential Pollard versus O'Connor storyline, but I like Virginia.
Okay. Mine was actually between Arizona.
Yeah. I like Arizona too. I mean, they can repeat from last year.
Yeah. And that was the thing. So that was the kind of the interesting thing was, can they repeat versus UNC? You know, they had a really good team and they won the first game and then lost. Who was it? Who was it to? Was it against Arizona?
Honestly, don't even remember.
I think it was against Arizona. I could be wrong, but I thought it was. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm adding the preseason ranking next to all of these teams that I just chose, just to kind of, it's going to be a little embarrassing when we look back on what teams were ranked really high. Alabama, not ranked. Let's see. What was Louisville ranked? 8. UC Irvine, not ranked. And then UNC. Okay, so I chose number 3 team, number 5 team, number 7, number 9, and number 8, number 11, and then 2 unranked.
See, mine's even worse. I took 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 15, 16, 19, and 1 unranked.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I did a little like, who are the teams that made it? Who are the teams that what was the top 10 from last season? And yeah, there was 3 from the top 10 that made it to Omaha. The rest, to be honest, I didn't look at where they were ranked preseason. But like Murray State, for sure, not on anyone's radar. Coastal, I don't think was not top 10 at least. Maybe they were top 25. Arizona, I don't know where they were. So, you know, I would say you're probably within the top 10. There's got to be at like 2, 3, somewhere between 2 and could be up to like 4 or 5 that are in that top. But then the rest, it's just how the season went.
Count it up. You took 4 SEC, 3 ACC, and a mid-major.
Yes.
I took 3 SEC. Wait, is that right? 3 SEC, 1 mid-major, 2 ACC, and a Big 10.
Big 12, right?
And a Big 12.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Big 10.
There we go.
Big 10.
Big 10.
Is there a
UCLA.
team? Oh, yeah. UCLA. I was about to ask if there was a Big 10 team ranked in the top 25.
Number 1.
That's the only team in the Big 10.
They're going to run it. They better. I'll be pissed if they don't.
That's so strange. I guess it makes, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just looking at this is just up since they're number 1. 8 of their everyday starters, and then 10 of their top 12 pitchers in terms of innings pitched last year. God. And they made it. So,
golly. I know there's so much there's so much on UCLA. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot of expectation. But
I'd feel like such an idiot for being like, nope, they're going to fall apart. And then it's like, oh, they did exactly what they did last year.
Yeah. Betting on them making it to Omaha, it's a good bet. If you're saying that they win it all, I mean, to be honest, it's just so hard. It's just they are the best bet, but it's so hard to predict that.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
You don't have to break anything down. Who's like your fraud watch? Because there are some ranked teams that neither of us picked, like highly ranked.
Mm-hmm. So not fraud watch, but I wrote a note next to Mississippi State because I was like, there's just a lot going on here.
Yeah.
To be honest, here, let me see what I put.
Fraud watch.
Oh, I know which one your fraud watch is. Florida.
I'd said Florida, and then in parentheses, probably not.
Yeah,
like Liam Peterson is there.
They have their pitching staff.
Their pitching
really
staff's
good.
ridiculous.
They have Cade Curlin back.
Yep. They could be there. I just had other SEC teams higher.
Tennessee.
I put Tennessee in parentheses unfair because it's just literally copy and paste from Texas A&M 2025.
True. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're not. They're not the number one team and all this stuff, but yes.
Yeah, but high expectations on paper. Team looks great. So much star power returning, and you have a late coaching. Your coach leaves you very late in the cycle.
Yep.
And then you replace him with his assistant. That's why.
Yeah. I think what I really with LSU, there's so much there, and there's so many pieces on the pitching end. It just has to work. We'll just have to see if it works or not.
Mm-hmm.
So with LSU, it's not fraud watch because I think they have too many good, talented players coming back for them to just completely flop and like miss the postseason or something like that. But I do wonder if they are going to be tier one when it comes to like, making it through all the way to Omaha. So I if it all goes right, they'll win the whole thing again. But there's a lot of question marks on the pitching side of things because Kason Evans looks really good. But outside of that, they're bringing in a lot of arms from other places coming off of injury, and I believe who haven't like had big starting roles. Mm-hmm. So, I guess I'm looking at the SEC specific. Or did you say specifically SEC or just
anybody?
Top 25? I don't know much about Oregon State.
They're my number one on fraud watch.
Really?
You know who their projected starting catcher is?
I don't. Is it Max Coffer?
Worse.
Hank Bard? Oh, he's working a job now. Oh, who would their catcher be?
He just transferred there. You know who he is if you watched college baseball last season.
Catcher.
You're right to assume it's an A&M guy.
Okay. Who have our catchers been? That Max Coffer, he's South Carolina. Wait, who started the season for us before Bear?
Yep, it's that guy.
Oh, USC transfer.
Yep.
I forgot his name.
Jacob Galloway.
Who
batted .220 last year.
Ugh.
He is their projected starting catcher.
Interesting. Okay.
Their projected starting first baseman is a senior who batted .245. Their starting shortstop is a transfer who batted .217.
Yeesh.
Their projected starting... This is so unfair. Their projected starting left fielder batted 0 in only 6 appearances, but still. No career hits. I mean, they this is hard to do. The only guy with power 4 experience who batted over 300 is their second baseman, AJ Singer,
Okay.
who batted just over.
Yeah, I don't.
And who strikes out more than he walks. I just think offensively they just don't have enough.
Okay. Yeah, I really didn't even do I didn't even look at Oregon State. If I'm being honest.
They're good on the mound though, but still.
Let's see.
I just don't think their offense can get there.
Oh, yeah. Hitting. It was a 45 grade.
Yeah. No,
Which
not good.
is not good. I guess they made it to Omaha. Yeah, that might be a little inflated, if you ask me.
So they're my number one on Fraud Watch.
I think I agree with that. Florida, there's a lot of stuff in the offseason, but Florida, I mean, they've been around long enough. They know how to handle stuff. Tennessee, Georgia, we've already talked about Georgia. You like them. Florida State, taking Florida State. NC State, Kentucky, Clemson, Southern Miss, Wake Forest, Miami, Vanderbilt, Arizona. Arizona I was almost going to take because I think they have a lot of pieces, especially from the pitching side of things. I was considering taking them, but here we are. Okay, do we want to do what do we want to do? Do we want to do specifically talk about the SEC? Do you want to just do you have anything more on the top 25?
To be honest, all I got, some names for Golden Spikes and A&M.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done our Golden Spikes. I think with my 1-1 take,
know who you're taking?
You might know who my Golden Spikes
I think I do.
prediction is going to be. So, Drew Burress, 2 years ago, was a freshman. I believe he was really close in the race with Braden Montgomery and whoever it was at the very beginning for home run leader, where it was like Jace, Braden. I think Drew Burress was up there, Jack Caglione. I don't even remember who won it. Do you remember who hit the most? Was it Jack?
Jack.
Yeah, that's right. Jack just absolutely took off. But anyway, he was a freshman, sophomore year. To be honest, I actually can't remember exactly. I think he was still in the hunt. But oh no, wait, Charlie Condon. Duh.
Yeah, it was Condon. You're
Duh.
right. Duh.
And then last year, who won it?
I was so pissed last year. I don't even.
Yeah, I really. That was. There's a lot of other things I was thinking about. I can't. Was it LSU player? No. Was it Coastal? I don't remember. I gotta figure this out. Wahima Aloy.
Oh yeah,
Deserved.
it was tough.
Yeah. Talking about him, whenever A&M played him, whenever he got up to bat, I was terrified because I think he hit like 2 home runs in that series, and they were moonshots. So yes, I have Drew Burress as my Golden Spikes winner.
I like that. Are we picking one each, or are you doing more?
That's the only one I have in my head.
You have more in your head.
Yeah, let me Chris Hakopian,
Jacob Galloway,
Gavin Grohovac, Shane Sadeo, Weston Moss.
Here, let's do 3 each.
Oh gosh.
You know, I'm picking Justin LeBron.
Okay.
For reasons we already talked about. I think he's hungry. I respect Alabama.
Okay.
After a disappointing season last year, I think he's really good. So
Let me think. Low key. I know we kind of say it kind of as a, well, it's not a joke. It is, it sounds like a joke, but it is, I think, a legitimate answer. Caden Sorrell.
Yeah. Oh, that's not crazy to say.
I saw, what's his face? Who does, Kendall Rogers. Kendall Rogers tweeted out.
Yep.
He was like, Caden Sorrell. So they were doing betting odds for Golden Spikes winners. Caden Sorrell, I think, was plus 1,500. And he was like, that's a steal if you ask me.
15,000.
Or 15,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Something. It's insane.
Might have to invest on that one.
I'll take Rock Chalowski.
It's a good bet, or yeah, good pick.
And then I'll just throw out my third because we're gonna have different ones, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Derek Curiel.
Okay. I will go Ace Reese.
Like that. Bang. We'll see if one of us gets it. Another name. I don't think he's actually going to win the Golden Spikes. I would love for him to. Rintaro Sasaki.
Who's he play for? Stanford. Okay.
He's the best high school prospect from Japan in the history of Japan. And last year he was a freshman at Stanford. He can hit absolute tanks. He's built like Munetaka Murakami, who just signed with the White Sox. He was in the World Baseball Classic. Just absolute moonshots all the time.
Dang, okay.
So I'm not putting him up there for real, but I mean, it was a big deal for the top prospect in Japan to come play college baseball. Like, that's awesome for college baseball.
That's super cool.
I'd love to see him do it.
Yeah, I mean, another name that'll just be fun to watch is Ryder Helfrich from Arkansas, from the catcher position specifically.
Yeah.
Because he's a really good hitter. Not only is he a good catcher, so he might be the best player on that Arkansas team, which is kind of cool when your catcher's your best player.
Another catcher, Henry Ford.
Yes.
Tennessee.
Yes. Totally right. I was looking over this 2026 projected, seeing the names. Chris Rembert from Auburn. We kind of mentioned him when I said Auburn. Liam Peterson.
I just don't think it'll ever go to a pitcher.
Really?
Ever again. If Paul Skeens didn't get it,
yeah,
no pitcher's ever going to get it.
Oh, because it was Dylan Cruz. Yeah.
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 Like, there are pitchers that deserve it. Also, did you know high schoolers are eligible to win the Golden Spikes?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That'd be crazy if that happened. Also, a name. So I thought about throwing Ole Miss even in my Omaha 8. They have Hunter Elliott as their Friday night guy. He's very, very solid. They also have Judd Udermark or something. And then they have a trio of hitters that could potentially be really good. But I do think I liked seeing that they had a Friday night guy and then some guys who can hit. And I mean, that team, they made some noise last year. So I thought it was worth mentioning that I liked almost. What were there any other teams? So
yeah,
other teams that I had. So I had Georgia on my list, Louisville, Ole Miss, and then I had Florida. I guess that was it. Yeah, because I chose and Arizona. So Arizona, Ole Miss, Georgia, Florida. Those were the only teams that I had that I didn't pick.
Yeah. You picked a team that I wasn't going to pick, but I feel like they deserve to be there, and it's Auburn. Their pitching just scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
NC State.
Yep.
I just didn't have them at the top of the ACC. Like, the ACC is so strong.
Yeah.
So I can't see them hosting. But, I mean, they've been there. They're kind of there year after year.
Yep.
And then Oregon.
Yep. Big Ten.
Yeah, those are my three because I think the Big Ten is, no, the Big Ten isn't a power conference for baseball. But their offense can light it up. And what's their coach's name? He has a weird name.
was out. It's like what?
Yeah, like Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, it looks like Wazowski.
Yeah.
But it's
I like him a lot
from
the regional or super.
Yep.
Against A&M in 24.
Yeah, because
their offense looks legit.
I guess Botchner or
well,
I don't know how you say it, but I think he's not playing this, or maybe he is, because he was playing football.
There's no way.
Yeah, he was playing baseball 2 years ago, so I'd be surprised if he was still playing. Okay. I think I'm done. I think we got. Oh, fun fact for Auburn, Cade Ballou plays for Auburn, brother of Max Ballou. Yeah, I saw that. Seeing if I left anything. I think we're good if we want to talk A&M baseball specifically.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, my computer just died. That's fine. I'll speak from the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 season is upon us. We get to watch our fighting Texas A&M Aggies take the field. And if you've been following college baseball for a little while, you've known the roller coaster that it has been being an A&M baseball fan. It's not been too crazy, but it just got really crazy the past couple of years. Projected lineup. Do we think so? We think Gavin's going to go to first.
I didn't originally think that, but D1 Baseball seems to think that, and they know more than I do. So,
okay, yeah, I've seen a lot of. I don't even know if Gavin knows. Well, he probably just keeping it close to the vest.
They're going to try out stuff. I mean, that's what this non-con is for early. So they'll try stuff out.
Yeah. It seems like Nico Partita is going to get some playing time, especially in this non-con.
Yeah.
Whether it be at shortstop or...
I think he starts if Gavin's at first base.
Okay.
I think he gets a lot of playing time as a utility guy backup if Gavin's at third.
Okay. Because then you're going to have most likely Ben Royo at second, unless... Okay. Ben Royo, Gavin Grovek at first, Nico at shortstop. Is it Chris? He's going to play third? Okay. Which is interesting because they want Nico to start. Okay. And then you would have...
I think it's less about wanting Nico to start and more wanting Benderup to not play defense.
Fair. So fair. And then you're going to have Caden Sorrell, TK, Terrence Keel, in center. And then is it Boston Kellner and right? No.
Jake Dewar.
That's right.
FAU transfer.
That's right. And then... Oh, but weren't... Okay, so if they put Gavin at first, because the talk was possibly putting Bear at first, right?
They mentioned it for a second.
Okay, but it's not.
I doubt that'll be how it ends up.
Okay. So Bear behind the plate, and then you've got, is it Wesley Jordan as DH?
Yeah. And so if they put Gavin at first, I think Benderup DHs.
Okay.
If they keep it if they keep the guys in their more traditional roles of Gavin at third, Chris at second, I think Benderup's at first and Wesley Jordan is DH.
Okay, but there's no talk of the Baylor transfer starting over Bear.
No.
Okay.
No. Well, that's the Arkansas catcher.
Oh.
Zane Becker.
Oh, Zane Becker's right. The Arkansas catcher.
Wesley Jordan is Baylor.
Mm-hmm. And he's the DH, or is projected to be the DH. Okay, that makes sense. So, interesting.
Yeah, they have just going through. Hakopian is a shortstop who might play third, but he's a shortstop. D1 has him listed as the number 3 shortstop in the country.
Yeah.
They listed Gavin as a first baseman, where he ranked 6th. Caden Sorrell is listed as number 8 outfielder. Bear, number 14 catcher. TK, number 54 outfielder. And then Jake Dewar, 104 outfielder.
Okay.
So the unranked in the preseason position rankings of assumed starters, Wesley Jordan, not a shocker. Ben Royo, I expected to see him just low, but not there. And then Bender up, which
Yeah.
I can't.
Understandable. No, I really do. Ben Royo is very underrated, whether it be his defense, whether it be he kind of has some pop in the bat.
Yeah.
I'll say it. And I mean, yeah, he did well in tough spots last year. So yeah, I like Ben at second for sure. Maybe we'll see a little Travis.
Oh my!
I think he's just gonna pinch run.
He's gonna pinch. Yeah, he's gonna play the most random spots.
Yeah,
he'll probably play center and second at any given point in a game as a pinch hitter / runner.
I also saw that TK hit a home run in one of the scrimmages, I think, right?
Dang, I hope so.
I think it was against TCU.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Or something like that.
Kendall Rogers said he looked really good in the fall.
Okay.
TK did, which makes me excited. Man,
he was
what
a
a
hitting
freshman
machine.
season he had. Batted, I think, I don't have it written down. I think he batted 296 as a freshman who found out he was starting 2 days before the season started, and he played every game of last season.
Yep.
And that is insanely impressive.
He was batting over 400 for a
minute.
At the beginning of the season when everybody else was batting between 200 and 300.
Terrible.
So he was the most consistent. He kind of had a slump towards the middle end, but I mean, he was the most consistent, I felt like, throughout the whole season. And his defense is really good in the outfield. So from a home run power hitter standpoint, I guess Chris, to be honest, he didn't hit a ton of home runs last year. I think he had like 10.
Which Chris?
Hakopian.
I don't remember. He got some pop.
He has to. He's a big dude. Right?
He got more pop than 10, right? I can find out really fast.
I feel like he's going to hit more than 10. Maybe I saw the wrong number. But I was just a little surprised by
14.
14, okay.
God, he batted 375.
Yeah. That's pretty good though.
It's insane.
Hunter Haas type. Who else? Yeah, Hunter Haas was just like a hitting machine. Miss that guy.
I have a feeling we're going to love Jake Dewar. I really hope so.
I hope so.
He is experienced. He did not play he played about a little over half of last season before getting hurt. He batted .428, and he had 11 more walks than strikeouts. So that gets me. And he's a lefty, which we need because Sorrell's the only other projected starter that's lefty. So
yeah, we need Sorrell. We need Sorrell. We need Hakopian. We need Gavin to really, and I guess Wesley, to really kind of hit some home runs from a power standpoint. And Bear. Just because, yeah, you can get on base, but I mean, that was the thing about the 2024 season was just like, it would be, Gavin would get on base and then it would be home run Jace. Or Jace would get on base, home run Braden. And next thing you know, you're up 2-0, 4-0, 3-0.
Yeah. I mean, if Hakopian, Sorrell, and Gavin, I mean, I'm not saying they all go insane, but if they, stay healthy and produce what they've produced in the past, I mean, that's one of the best big three and offensively in the country.
Yeah.
That could be legit.
Yep. What do you think about pitching?
Scary.
I know.
High upside, high ceiling, low floor.
Mm-hmm.
Health is scary, but Weston Moss, he threw starter innings, but he's never been a starter.
Yep.
So that scares me a little bit. Also, I love whenever he's on his emotion. I'm a little worried if how the emotion looks if he's not on as much.
I know. From a consistency standpoint. That was the thing about Prager. Was like some days there just wasn't going to be his day, but I don't know.
He was so consistent.
It was just he'd let up 1 or 2 home runs. He would let up a home run in the first and then throw the next, 3 innings scoreless. So, yeah.
So Weston, I mean, he has all the talent in the world, but we'll see. Haven't seen him in that role. Sadeo, one of the best lefty starters in the draft upcoming. He'll be a high draft pick. Not like first round, but he'll be one of the first couple rounds.
He was projected, I don't know how many per round it is.
30.
I think he was like 20-something.
Yeah, and that doesn't include high schoolers.
Oh, okay.
So he's projected like probably safely a second-round pick if he's healthy.
Okay.
And performs. Returning from Tommy John is scary.
Yeah.
But if he performs, that's good.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Shane, I mean, if he's healthy, we've seen what he can do. I mean, before he got hurt in 24, he was kind of a reliever, but 55 Ks to 9 walks and a sub-3 ERA, which is great.
Yeah.
And then I was really excited to see the battle for the Sunday spot between McCoy and Sims.
Mm-hmm.
McCoy, sadly, Tommy John. So it's looking like it'll be Sims, which is awesome. I was watching a report on him that is just saying his stuff is ridiculous. Like he would have been drafted out of high school, and he hurt his elbow his senior year, and that's why he ended up coming to A&M, and he didn't really pitch because of his elbow.
Mm-hmm.
But like the nerd stuff, like his RPM, like on his off speed is just ridiculous. I think it's 3,300, which is very much above average.
Okay.
So he's got stuff. He just hasn't really pitched in like 18 months, and you've never seen him or pitched like a full season since high school.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But Ethan Darden, the transfer from Clemson, is there too. He scares the crap out of me.
I know. On the Aggie Hour, Michael Early, and again, I mean, who knows? But he was saying that he looks, compared to that number, that ERA, he looks like a different person.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
A lot of walks. That's got to get fixed.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to watch that after. Also, let's take a quick break.
You need to take a break?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, glad we're all good.
Darden scares me. So does MJ Bollinger.
I don't even know. I'm not
FAU transfer. He was their closer. Scared me. Numbers are not great.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on. I wrote down our pitchers. Let me see what I got. Yeah. Let's talk about the potential positives. This may be a take. I'm excited to see Clayton Freshcorn.
I never thought I would hear those words from you.
I know. I'm excited.
People are high on him.
People are high. He's the number 29 reliever in the sport.
Yeah.
Preseason.
Yeah.
And it's just because of like the
stuff,
like throwing like the stats aside, like ERA aside, which is you can't do, but you kind of have to. Like just looking on paper of like his velo and his like RPM, like stuff, off speed, everything. You gotta expect something out of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. And then also excited and terrified to see Josh Stewart back.
Yeah. I know.
12th man. It's kind of a curse. Targach to shot. We'll see if Stewie can break the curse.
Oh, Austin Boast.
First.
Oh.
He went from All-American to
shout out Austin Boast, man.
Sitting on the bench.
Good memories. Yeah.
Do you remember that one game we went to? Dang, this is going to sound so hateful. We went to some random, I think it was a midweek, whenever we were seniors, 24 season. we won because we didn't lose a non-con game all year. He pitched. There was like no one there. It was cold. And he didn't pitch very well. We still won the game. He came back to the dugout after getting pulled and he was crying.
Wait, who is this you're talking
Josh
about?
Stewart.
Oh,
You remember that?
I actually don't remember that.
He was crying.
I don't
after
remember
he got
that.
pulled for giving up like one run against like Penn or something.
Okay, no, I don't remember that.
That I always
cares.
think I know. That could be good, it could be bad. Who knows?
He's passionate.
But
Yeah.
Stewie, glad he's back. He'll
Yeah.
probably be in that setup role with Fresh Corn as the closer.
Yep. He'll probably be like I would assume like long reliever, right?
Yeah. Probably not like Aschenbeck long, not like or Moss where he's throwing 4. You might throw him out there to try to get you 5 outs as opposed to just 3, but I don't know.
The Chris Cortez.
Not the Chris Cortez. Cortez would go out there, get us 27, kid.
He's like, I'm either gonna kill him by hitting him with
Yeah.
a 100-mile-per-hour fastball, so he won't come back in the game, or I'll strike him out.
God, he was fun to watch.
That
Lord.
Florida series,
Yeah, unbelievable.
he had like I can't even remember how many innings it was, but it was after Lampkin. Also, the guy who we couldn't remember from the 2024 team, Tanner Jones.
That's right.
Yep.
Tanner.
Yep.
Respect Tanner. Remember his Arkansas start?
I don't remember his Arkansas
Bro,
start.
he went nuts.
Really?
And whenever he got pulled in like the 8th, because he went so deep, he was going back, and it was like the most cinematic shot of all packed Bluebell giving them a standing ovation. It's like,
I don't remember that.
Tanner Jones, bro. What?
Yeah, because I remember his Georgia start.
Yeah.
9 runs in the first.
That was something.
Yeah. That's what I was watching the other day, and I was like, this is who we were trying to remember.
Yeah.
Tanner Jones.
But, yeah, the pitching, I mean, it's just, there's a lot there that we just haven't seen put together at the same time.
Yep.
I feel, I don't, it's not going to turn into some unbelievable pitching staff. I mean, I don't think anyone thinks. But, like, honestly, 2024, I'm not trying to discount. They were incredible. They weren't some otherworldly pitching staff. Like, in Omaha, Lampkin was unhittable. All season, he was not unhittable.
Mm-hmm.
And he was our Saturday guy. Tanner Jones, very much not unhittable.
Yeah.
Very hittable pitcher there. And Prager was great. He was a dog.
Prager's was nails.
But,
yeah.
like, I think there's potential to be that same type. I mean, there's not an Aschenbeck.
Yep.
But Fresh Corn and Stewie can kind of make up Aschenbeck in the aggregate. Potentially. I'm not predicting that. But I could see the ceiling being a 24 type. And if they can be that 24 type, I think this offense has enough pieces to get close to that offensively too.
Yes. Yeah, and I also want to point out, we are a ball-knowing podcast. We stick to the ball. We didn't pick A&M in our Omaha.
Oh, yeah.
8.
I can't.
They're not. I mean, yeah. I don't.
I mean, if
They could, but
if they hit, like, if last year didn't happen, if you change the brand and you look at the team on paper, you're not crazy for predicting them to go to Omaha if you're looking for, like, someone outside of the top 20 or whatever. But last year did happen, and there's just no way anyone can predict that.
Yeah. But you have Gavin Grahovac, Caden Sorrell, Chris Akopian.
I mean,
those 3 guys.
Has the potential to be the best offensive trio in the sport.
Yes.
Potential.
Yes. All 3 of those guys could potentially be number 1, or not number 1, first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
In the same lineup. And then you have guys behind it, like Terrence Keel would be another guy, potentially first-round draft pick later. And then you've got young guys, Nico.
Kellner, Jorian Wilson.
Yep. And then hopefully like is it Jake Dewar? Jake Dewar. Just those guys, I mean, they can just, I mean, that team, like Teddy Burton was,
yeah.
I mean, he batted over 300, but And I mean, he hit some timely home runs, but again, like you don't need to be. You can just hit
Yeah.
and get a few home runs here and there, and that's all the team needs you to be. But so yeah, potential from a offensive hitting standpoint, I think it's high floor, high ceiling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a good offense.
Assuming health, I mean, this team's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the consistency part that they lacked last year.
Yep.
That is the big question.
Yes. Yeah, whereas the pitching staff is low floor, high ceiling.
Low floor, average ceiling.
Yes. Yeah. That might be a better way to put it. So yeah, the pitching staff is going to be the real thing on if it gets put together. It will determine how well we compete in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to be facing just stacked lineups every single weekend. So, yeah, you got to find a way to keep yourself in ball games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Breakout player, I don't know how to word this. Star player of the year. Who do you think is going to be the star player of the year? I guess that's so general, but
no, I know. There were two that I really went back and forth on. I'm gonna go Gavin.
Gavin, who do you think this is hard, but it's just like, who do you think is going to be your favorite player from this season?
I hope it's Blake Binderup. Going from my least favorite baseball player on any team ever.
The story arc on Blake Binderup. That would be something.
Yeah, so you're talking about like looking for a Ali Camarillo type.
Sure, yes. I guess because it usually just turns into who was the best player. Because like Braden was kind of that. But
I watched that interview with Chris Akopian, and he was so easy to like.
Yeah, very likable. Yeah.
So
yeah,
but I feel like that's too easy of an answer.
TK.
Oh, I love TK. He got swag.
TK easy to root for. I'm soaking in the last year of Caden Sorrell, personally.
Oh yeah.
He is a dog.
He's a dog.
His mentality is, a lot of people say they talk about like going up to the plate and forgetting about the pitch and just being that. There are people who talk about it, and then the people who do it. And Caden Sorrell is a guy who does that. And he is just, it's almost like the lights are on and no one's home. And I mean that in the best way possible, of like,
that's a positive.
It is just process focused, and each pitch is its own pitch, and that allows him to be, he can just, his first at bat, being back from injury, home run.
That was ridiculous.
It's if he gets a good pitch, he's going to hit it out of the ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think Caden Sorrell has the potential to be the superstar of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to see Gavin back after injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Caden Sorrell for me.
That's so fair. I'm obviously I want all of these guys to do fantastic. I'm really excited for Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
Like healthy Gavin, protected Gavin, like protected in the lineup. Like flying. I don't know if you can say flying under the radar with him being a projected first round pick, but like people haven't talked about him in like a year.
Yeah.
So I think the potential is there. I mean, all we've seen of him is his freshman year in the SEC, where he batted .298 and hit 23 homers. Like
set the freshman record for A&M home runs.
Yeah. So
America's freshman.
And like obviously I know he dealt with injury last year and was out of baseball for a little bit, but like he's had 12 months to recover and rest and lock in. So I feel like we could see a really good Gavin. That's what I'm hoping for.
I hope so, because I still remember where I was when I heard the news that he was out for the rest of
I do too.
The season.
That was bad.
That was really sad.
I also am very excited to see Nico Partita, freshman. He'll get in. I mean, he could play short, second, third. Also could pitch. Like,
Yeah, and we might need him to pitch, depending on how this...
80. Yeah, right.
Stuff.
98 from the mound. Like, ridiculous.
That's insane. If he's got a gun for an arm, I'm surprised they don't put him in the outfield, but is he just not...
He's smaller.
He's smaller? Okay.
I mean, TK's small too, but, dude, he's big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's, like, not as extreme as Gavin, where, I mean, Gavin started day one freshman year, and you're like, that man is 30 years old.
Yeah.
Full beard.
That's
not that extreme, but, I mean, he's built. So, he can hit for power. He could throw gas. I think he's the type where it's like, okay, we can't keep him on the bench. We got to find a way to get him in a game.
Yeah.
And especially here in non-con, he'll get there.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait to start refreshing the feed on 11.7's Twitter page, where it's just like they got all the highlights and keep up with all the scores and everything like that. It's gonna be a good time.
A week from today, less than a week, technically.
Because isn't it next Friday?
It's next Friday.
Next Friday.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I cannot wait.
I'm ready
either,
to be
brother.
hurt again.
Do it all over again. Okay. You have anything else?
I don't. I'm ready.
Okay. Gentlemen, I don't think there are any ladies listening, but I'll say ladies as well. That wraps up our college baseball preview. We're going to be, I guess, next week. We'll just get back into the regular recap Super Bowl, talk if there's NBA. Basically, we're just ready for baseball season. We're almost there. But yeah, we will probably try and do Wednesday again next week, but we'll figure it out. You'll get an episode, I think. But yeah, hope all of y'all have a good weekend, and we will see y'all next week.